What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. Coming to you guys today, giving me my thoughts and opinions on Nia Jax returning to WWE. If you guys didn't catch Raw last night, Nia Jax did return to WWE. She attacked Raquel Rodriguez during her match with Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Champion, and after the match, then she attacked the then champion as well. So now it seems like we're going in the direction of possibly Rhea Ripley defending that championship, probably at Fastlane against Nia Jax, or probably Raquel in a triple threat. And then after the triple threat, we'll probably get a one-on-one match between the two. Um, I think that is the direction that they're probably going in. But I wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on her coming back into the fold of things, and what do I think it could mean, and what could come of her coming back and stuff like that. So initially, I did hear like late early in the year that there were talks about her coming back, and off the bat, I was kind of indifferent to it, just because of the simple fact because we seen what happened in her first run in the WWE, and I feel like the problem with her, she was very green in a way. The simple fact because she kind of injured a lot of people and wasn't really very safe. Um, that was a big problem for her, right? Because she injured a lot of people, and it just wasn't a good look on her or just the other people that will come across her and compete in matches. She's competed with the likes of Charlotte. She competed with Britt Baker before she went to AEW. She competed against Kyrie Sane. She's competed against Dana Brooke. She's competed against numerous women, and even Becky Lynch, because that's the more notable one. She's competed against all those type of women, or even had interactions with those women, and in somehow, some way, shape, or form, she injured them and put them on the shelf. And when you think of a wrestler like that, you really don't want to bring them back, because it's like you're putting your company or your locker room at risk for those who end up deciding to work with her. Like, imagine you have her come back and she has a match with Rhea, right? Because, like I said, that's the direction they're going in, and she injures Rhea, and now she's no longer the champion because of Nia Jax injuring her. What does that mean for the women's division? What does that mean for her, for Rhea Ripley? What does that mean for the championship? How we're going to crown you championship? Those are different things that's going to probably be discussed or probably have to be figured out. So that is one counter argument. Is like, if you bring her back, she has to be safe this time. She can't come back and she's injuring wrestlers again. That's not going to be a good look at all, by any means. But if she's coming back and she's safer and and stuff like that, because I know she did go through a little transformation and she did lose a lot of weight, which I am proud of. But it's just the simple fact is, what's the whole purpose of her bringing her back? Because me personally, I feel like the only thing I could see her doing is probably being, I don't know what's her status. I don't know if she's going to be a free agent. I don't know if she's strictly going to be on Raw. I mean, we know the brand split doesn't really matter anyway, so she could go to any brand she wants. Me personally, I think if they were to do this whole bloodline thing and they wanted to bring a woman into the fold of things, because I think that is something I could have seen happening. I think Nia Jax could potentially fit that bill, if, because at first I was going to say Naomi, but no, Naomi or Trinity, she's in Impact right now, so that's not going to happen. Tamina also makes sense, but she's really not being used right now. So outside of that, who else do you really have? Nia Jax. I feel like her being the powerhouse in a sense of being like the enforcer for the women's side of things could potentially be her gimmick going forward, because she's pretty much the enforcer, just like Solo is in the Bloodline. So that's another thing I think about. But it's just very kind of confusing, because I didn't think it was gonna happen until maybe a pay per view like Fastlane. I didn't think she her returning until Fastlane. But at the same time, it does make sense that she did go after Rhea and Raquel, because both of them did have stare downs with her in the Rumble. So if you bring her back now, it does make sense in the grand scheme of things when you think about it, because you look how the Royal Rumble went, and pretty much Rhea was pretty much the one in charge, leading the charge of her being eliminated in the match. And now, fast forward a couple months later, she's the champion. So that is a feud for her, and it definitely will be one of her tougher challengers. Outside of Raquel, of course, probably one of her tougher challengers. So I'm very excited for that. And I think another reason why they probably started running because I think they don't want to do um, Becky just yet. I don't think they want to do that until maybe like Rumble season. And I don't think they want to do Live either because I don't think they want to do that until like a bigger pay per view or going into WrestleMania. So, or even at Mania. So I don't know if they want to do that. I think they want to, because I know they're going to probably add Shayna Baszler in the mix by the end of the year. So you're going to have that probably going into Survivor Series. Then you're going to probably have Becky going into Rumble. And then you're going to probably have Liv win the Rumble and then go on to compete against her at Mania. So I think that's going to probably cap it off. So now she can start getting more credible challengers in a sense. And a lot of people are gonna probably say, well, Nia Jax's really not a credible challenger. I can understand, but she's a former tag team champion and she's a former women's champion as well in her own right. So it kind of makes sense in a way. But I don't know what it ultimately means for her. I don't see anything else for her. I think maybe if she was to go to SmackDown, maybe you can have her be there. Because I don't know anything else for her to do after she loses to Rhea. Maybe have a mid card feud with Raquel since Raquel did get screwed out of the title last night. But outside of that, I'm really not even sure, you guys. Like, comment down below. Let me know. How do you guys feel about Nia Jax being back? What do you guys think of her being back? What do you guys think it's going to lead to? What storylines do you think you could see her possibly being in? I mean, feud wise, I could think her going being paired with Rhea to have a match. Raquel, Bianca if she goes to SmackDown. I would love to see that. I think those are just three feuds that come off the top of my head right now. But leave it all down in the comments. Maybe have another stare off with Shayna Baszler because Shayna Baszler was the one to write off TV. So I think that is another storyline they probably could do for another time period. But that is the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you super kick that like button, Superman punch that post notification bell, and spear that subscribe button. We're on the road to 700. If you guys are new, please subscribe to my channel. If you love wrestling, you love horror, you love gaming, you love all three. You know what I'm saying? So hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. There's no catch. It's free 99. We're on the road to 700. We're trying to get to that milestone by the end of the month. And we're also trying to get to 1K by the end of the year. So I know we can do it. You guys are. I'm still trying to come up with a name for you guys. I definitely will come up with a name for you guys very soon. So be on the lookout. So you guys, because I will have a name for my fan base. So just be on the lookout for that as well. But I appreciate you guys kicking with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.